Okay, looks like we're live. You know, I say that and probably should have it on the actual game, so that's audible. Okay. Now, I have a few things I remember. That I know I didn't pick up. Those are for various reasons. A lot of these are actually because I was unaware of them. There is somewhere around here. Unless I saved after getting them, which would be really dumb. Breaks me that I'm not 100% certain where. This is the problem with taking only the vaguest of notes. Now, originally I'd come here because, of course, it has that big ol' moon. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not here. I mean, it'd make sense if it was here. Like, say, you know, once, if you idle long enough for her to play the piano. But near as I can tell, it doesn't do anything aside from, you know, giving you music. Is it actually this room? You know, I think it actually is this room. Yeah, it is. I misremembered this as the carriage room. This is the problem with not actually taking notes while you're playing, and instead assuming that you will remember for several days later. The next item, and actually I do want to show that off because it is a pretty good piece of offensive gear. For whatever reason, our strength is high enough, or has gotten high enough, that just a couple points of strength really bumps up damage. Now, the black belt also has the advantage over most of the pieces in that it provides quite a bit of defense as well. Which is quite a bit better than most of these. But all in all, if it wasn't for that losing luck, I would probably be rocking the cursed ring. Luck, though, just seems to be too good overall. And actually, the safe ring doesn't seem nearly as good or bad as it did when I had almost no attack or defense. Kind of impressive. Here we're just trying to get through to the elevator. Because it's... What we want is to go up and get out on the top level, over here. But, one nice thing about having that is that a lot of these things are down a hit from what they were just a little bit ago. And see, this is what we wanted here. Now this gives us the Valkyrie dress, which you would expect to be decent. And defensively it is. It's better than the flame mail. But it provides only luck. So. Ultimately, it just doesn't fit with what we are doing most of our damage with. And there is that one room that we couldn't access in the hidden desert. Now, looking at it, I think this is the faster way to get to it. I don't actually know what's in it. I only took note that, well, not we, I'd missed a room. That, with this sword and this gearing, these enemies really don't have a lot of health. So, oh. I wasn't expecting it to be much, and I'm still kind of disappointed. Well, that would probably be useful if we still used the gun. If we'd gotten a gun. Oh. Of course, I suppose it makes sense that the things here don't have quite enough health to really be relevant. This is several areas ago. That shield enemy having enough health to take 2 hits is actually still kind of surprising. But before we put the black belt on, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was 3 hits, and I have my doubts that there are too many weapons that are stronger than the greatsword we're currently using. So let's go and check out those recipes.
Are you eating so, what'll it be?
Oh, just variants on some of these. Still haven't found a consistent supply of the stuff to make gunpowder, but I suppose that's fine. It might be purchasable for all I know. Yeah, just the giant gap between... Ooh. Ooh. So if we get a Fiend Fang, and subsequently get a couple Orichalcums and a Imbrued Fang, we could actually have quite a bit more attack. I'm actually probably going to be impressed by basically anything that comes anywhere close.
Come back.
Because I was kind of operating under the assumption that this is essentially a endgame caliber weapon, and it might well be. Endgame caliber does not mean be all end all. Now, I have a few thoughts as to where it could be. I'm gonna check the ship out real quick. And I'm also going to check out the sorcery lab when this fails. And I say that because there's only really a few spots up here that have access to seeing the sky, and I don't... Yeah. Not seeing the moon. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna just assume that the other side's gonna be the same way. Seems a safe assumption. Oops, that's the wrong one. Basically anything that's kind of vertically located above the garden, I figure, might have a shot of. Really, where would we want to check that? Unrelated to this, but we probably want to check this room out. Because it's just awfully suspicious. Well, if it's not on the ceiling of the room below, I'm not real sure that there actually is a way to get in there. Yeah. Certainly does not seem to be anything. Having checked it out from every side we had access to. And that doesn't actually lead anywhere. There's also the things like this chest and, I mean, that looks super suspicious, and there is the dude there. I wonder. I may have tried it before. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes the animation when you clip into a wall is odd. I doubt it has anything with to do with being inverted, but oh, it was. It looked like there was something on the wall there, but it was just the circle. So I guess we need to have an actual mist-like technique. Oh, buy treasure. And I'm sure that this was just put there by accident. That one, we need the Aegis plate once again. So now I see why it has the additional space for it. Hmm. And there's nothing up there. The garden is, at least at current, a dead end. Let's go see if OD knows anything. Oh, yeah, we can't. Now, one annoyance with invert that I guess I just really wasn't expecting to be quite as annoying as it is that a lot of the doors don't work in inverted mode. It kind of makes sense. You need to be on level ground with it. But it's still annoying when it's, you know, like a tiny gap makes it so it doesn't work. I think the two methods of getting across are roughly the same speed. But inversion, of course, has no chance of accidentally opening the menu.
Here to take it. Be certain to.
Well, let's check out the other NPCs. Since I think it's been a while since I've talked to Dominique. I don't remember what most of the active quests we have are anyway. Yeah, or a shotgun. That might be something we can make.
Got any tap? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
So, demon lords, millionaire's banes, revenants, and Iga. Of which I've shown off me getting completely destroyed by Iga. Okay, so it's not actually a well, it might be a crafted component that we just don't have access to yet.
Stop.
It's possible we don't have one of the requisite pieces. It's possible a million things. It's also possible that we might just need to purchase it, or purchase a weapon that uses it to actually obtain it in any meaningful quantity.
I have something. What are you looking to buy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, much like gunpowder, the easy way to get it is to purchase it. Sort of surprising how inexpensive the replacement Durandal is to purchase. Might not be a bad idea to
Thank you.
have this one be rocking the whatever our strongest strength that is. Oh, we don't actually have a Brea Braver? That's
What are you looking to
interesting. Yeah, I can't purchase any strawberries. Okay, so it's actually worse than the Traveler's Hat, so...
Thank
hate the way the Traveler's Hat looks, but... probably just a matter of having gotten used to the... ribbon. What map completion did I get? Oh, desert. I'd forgotten about that already. But where can we go to get access to the moon? The Hall of Termination can't see the moon. The library can't see the moon. Can the cathedral see the moon? I don't think so. The underground stuff can't see the moon. The more that I think about it, the more I'm pretty sure that it's just going to end up being somewhere in the garden. Or maybe the area with the waterfall. I don't think that could see the moon either. I'm checking this to make sure that it doesn't have a solid background like I'm thinking it does. It does. So, with the garden and maybe part of the tower being... I mean, it's not even all parts of the garden that can see it. And it seems like the further to the right we go, the larger the moon gets. Whoops. I thought that was... Case in point being the room to the right here, where it's fucking huge. And it's still real damn big here. The problem, of course, being that we leave this room and can't see the moon anymore. I'm gonna check this one out to the end, just because I've not been here in a while. And last I was here, there wasn't anything useful, and just needed... Recovery on the greatswords is really your enemy. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything here. Oh, we can board the train again. That's interesting. Last time I was here, either that don't know why that didn't work, but it's definitely possible I fucked something up last time. I don't think that's something that would be particularly surprising. But here I'm mostly just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. And indeed, it does not look like I did. I know it's probably still working, but I feel a lot more comfortable with the circle being visible. It's weird how sometimes the attack just doesn't go off. I know Sinister Eyes were used for... I think it was probably the Detective Eye, thinking about it. Full necklace. What do you do? Might still be good. Might be especially good for this one. That is quite a bit of increased cost. But on the other hand, it is quite a bit more damaging. I mean, that's useful for against bosses, if nothing else. But it still doesn't provide us with our actual destination. Didn't remember that blowing noise being there before.
As long as I am called upon, I will keep resurrecting. And
Oh, I want
acceptable.
Okay.
And acceptable.
Oh, this one... It looks like having a familiar out is a bad idea, because he takes one hit and then has ridiculous iframes. So... having an aggressive familiar is just hard mode. Hmm. Yeah, there's not going to be any part of the Hall of Termination where I can actually see the moon. Let's actually check the, yeah. I wasn't remembering seeing the moon here. Wait a second, what? And it looked like that was low enough that you could have, Oh, no, we don't. Oh, wait, but we have. This where we can put the speed belt. So now I'm wondering if down was actually a better choice. Yeah, checking. I don't expect it down to be useful, but I mean, there's the distinct possibility that nothing I'm doing on stream today is actually going to be useful. can lead to the other water areas, which kinda is likely where I want to go anyway. So I feel like most of this I went through while having the detective eye on at least once before. Huh? I was thinking that I had at some point grabbed that before. Yeah, I think this is a case where we will come back to this game once I figure out what the hell it is I need to do. Which is fine. But I do think that's going to be it for this time. For really a few reasons. One of them, a big one, actually being I'd rather be just playing FF14 right now because the expansion just got released. But next time I will be playing Knit Underground. That may end up just being a one-shot. And I think I'd like to switch Friday streams over to doing Pepper's Puzzles, at least for a bit. Maybe focus on some puzzle games, puzzle streams. The puzzles with it make a lot more sense to me than, like, say, the Minesweeper ones, where I'm apparently just too fucking dumb to figure those ones out.